Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second annual John Hicks Unlimited Love Unverferth House Charity Dinner and Auction.
We got 500 people here tonight.
Doc was a renowned physician in the areas of cardiomyopathy and congestive heart failure, and he laid the foundation of the very first heart transplant team at the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center. Best of all, he was 2-1 against Michigan as a starting quarterback for Woody Hayes.
I met Hicksy, 1973. It was in July. Woody was driving me down, and Woody said to me, "You want to meet one of the greatest college linemen in the history of college football?" "Yes, sir."
I got a phone call from John in his wonderful mellow voice. And a lady there asked me if I would help some people that really needed some help.
These two men, in my mind, embody what I think of as unlimited love.
Why do we have to wait for people to have a catastrophe before we let them know how much we love them? I think so many times I wish I'd told John Hicks how much pride I took in bringing him to Ohio State.
Hicks, to me, was one of the greatest people after Woody that could keep us together.
Our first speaker tonight to represent that school up north is proof positive that there was no concussion protocol back in 1973.
I always tell people I won the lottery because I had the great good fortune to play for the great Bo Schembechler.
Born and raised here in Central Ohio, I have a good distinction of never giving up any gold pants on my watch.
We respect you guys, but we hate you guys.
But I just want to let the Michigan guys know that it's not your year. It's not your year.
Every time they play Notre Dame, they replay that freaking kick with me chasing him into the end zone. And my text messages, my phone, it's blowing up like it happened again. And my response is always the same. Next year in that highlight, I'm going to catch that kid.
Next thing you know, I see this big guy about to jump in the stands. It was Justin Bourne, my older brother, wanting to kill this guy.
Now this rivalry is the rhythm of our lives.
He took us as four individuals and we became men.
I'm telling you, embrace this next 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years when you got these two coaches. We're literally going to see a restoration of that Bo versus Woody type of rivalry.
This thing is going to get bigger because of John. Even though John is gone, he's still here.
It's about love and it's about feeling and what the Unverferth House does for people. And having somebody that's fought cancer for 17 years, I can understand what that house means to so many people.
We need to get bigger because Ohio State's getting bigger and there's more patients. We have a very beautiful goal to build a larger building close to the university so we can house many, many, many more families.
We would really like to build a new facility that could have 40 units instead of 9 units, because not only are the transplant patients in need, there are a number of other areas in the hospital that need it: bone marrow patients, long-term radiation people. There's all kinds of people that ask to come over here and stay, and we can't take care of them.
Ohio State is such a big hospital production, and so many of us from a small town are sent here. It would be wonderful if they had a place that would be open to even more patients or more families if possible. So when you are there and you are under all of that stress and worry about the person you love to begin with, and someone comes up to you and holds out a hand and says, "Let me help you," it's amazing, it's invaluable.
But the most important virtue, and Coach Holtz hit on this, is goodness. It is goodness. And John Hicks had an abundance of that.
Be like Hicksy. Hug and kiss often.
John Hicks will never die in our hearts, and we're going to make the Unverferth House the greatest facility of its kind. They who live on in the hearts of those they leave behind never die, never die.
Fight the team across the field, show them Ohio's here, set the earth reverberating with a mighty cheer. Rah, rah, hit them hard and see how they fall. Never let that team get the ball. Hail, hail, the game's all here. We'll win that old conference now.